loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lois Ellen. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for always sticking around. Well, today I'm here with a very short, quick gist. So a few days ago I was going through Instagram and I saw this headline, a very catchy headline. It says lady calls out her ex-bestie for allegedly coming into her life and snatching her boyfriend. Nothing Musanugosi forget, guys. So this lady, by the name Munira Moody, called out her best friend on Instagram, claiming that this lady used to be her very close best friend and she was cool with her. They were always hanging out, going out everywhere together. And the lady knew she had a boyfriend whom she got pregnant for, more like her baby daddy, and the lady was always around when she and her ex, which is her baby daddy, used to hang out. That's the Monira lady and the boyfriend snatcher sorry to use that word, and the boyfriend that was actually snatched. So this lady came on Instagram and started ranting, and in her words she said, "I know you've been itching to post him, girl, glad you did." And then she went ahead to say, the saddest thing about betrayal is that it never comes from your enemies, which is very true. It comes from friends and loved ones. Better to have an enemy who slaps you in the face than a friend who slaps you in the back. A friend that constantly wants what her friends have. This isn't the first time she'd do this, but will definitely be the last. Well, first of all, I always believe in the saying of once bitten, twice shy. In this lady's words, she said, this is not the first time she will be doing this, but this will be the last. I mean, she did it the first time. Why would you give her a chance to do it again? People are crazy. Like, the world is going crazy. You barely even know who to trust. Like, we've gotten to a point in this life that you have to be very careful who you call a friend. Now, this acclaimed boyfriend snatcher, or this lady in question, apparently always wanted what she had, and unfortunately it was so serious that she even went as far as going to chase after her baby daddy. Now, according to the baby mama, that is the lady whose boyfriend was snatched, she said this lady was always being around her, being all nice and all. So she thought they were actually friends, and they went to lunch together. They did a lot of things together. Well, that's things you do with your friends. Those are things that you do with your friends, hanging out together, going for lunch, eating food, hanging out with each other's boyfriends, not like privately, but together in a group. And that's something that you do with only people you consider friends, not knowing that the person she thought was her friend wasn't actually her friend. Now, the funny part was, after this lady started dragging her so-called friend on IG, and she said the snatcher, sent her a message, a DM on her Instagram, and she said, in the other lady, that's the boyfriend snatcher's words, the sooner you come to terms with the fact that we were never friends, the better for you. Whoa, this is serious. This friend narrative that you keep pulling is getting worn out. You are beneath my level of people I'd ever regard as a friend because you are dumb and you act like an illiterate with nothing to lose. While you were busy putting me on blast, don't forget to mention the fact that you were the fake friend all along. A fake friend who let you into her life, introduced you to her man, whom she was almost pregnant for. I mean, come on. Why are we like this? Like, yo, be careful who you call a friend, though. Be careful who you let into your circle. Well, let me continue with the message that was sent into Munira's DM. Nothing you've done till this day will face me, because you and I both know how much you never liked me from that day one. Your fake friendship towards me I clocked a very long time ago. You constantly talking about me to your ex and the constant nagging about me behind my back was what made him notice me in the first place. So according to this girl, she claimed that the lady whose boyfriend was snatched was actually always talking about the other lady to her boyfriend. That was when they were dating. That's the snatcher and the snatchee. No, the snatcher and the snatched. Yes, she was constantly talking to her boyfriend at that time while they were still dating about her friend, which is, I feel like it's a normal thing. I mean, if I have a boyfriend and I have a bad day or my friend spoils my mood, definitely going to go and rant. I'll be like, babe, can you imagine what happened? Do you know what happened? So I just feel like it's something that happens a lot, except if the boy was actually a fuckboy and wanted to follow the both of them, which guys do these days a lot. Be careful. Well, she said, you're a toxic, bitter little girl and you need to heal. This was all you're doing, and between you and the God you serve, you know this. You're not my friend. Never was my friend. You're nothing but a fan. Who are you? Tiwa Savage, Happy Beyonce. This is serious. You're nothing but a fan. Who was trying to get close to me. You've been a silent hater since day one, and you're only pressed because he chose me. You can't stand the fact that the person you tried to tear down so much in front of him and to others, especially your so-called friends, is the same person he chose to be with. That's the real tea. Let your minions know exactly how you are and stop lying to make yourself look good. You've already made yourself look stupid by putting your business out there for everyone to see. And quit with the fake account. It's screaming desperate and mental. Whatever narrative suits you, please run with it as long as it makes you feel better. We are happy and very much in love. That means she and the boyfriend that she snatched. You understand? She said they are happy and very much in love. So thank you for introducing me to my man. Sorry, your friend's man, you mean? After all, what God cannot do does not exist. Please and please, sister, remove God out of this. God has nothing to do with you snatching your friend's boyfriend. Especially with the fact that they have a baby together. No, now, we're wrong. Sister, no. Stop texting my man, and for the love of God, stop harassing us. Focus on your blessing and use this energy in making sure you raise a beautiful girl that does not end up being like you. Also, you need to get your act together and stop acting wild every time you know we're together. You look dumb. This guy is actually mean. She's very mean. While you're stalking my page, I hope you're taking notes on how to act. I am not your mate. I am not your friend. You're not on my level, which you wish you were. So every time you ask yourself, why Adeola, remember that. Mad. This is mad. Woo! I mean, I feel like friendships these days are becoming extremely toxic. For her to get this DM from someone she used to call a friend, I feel like no matter how bad their friendship was, you should consider the fact that there is a child between these two people, and her constantly seeing you with him, seeing that she considered you a friend at some point is wrong. I mean, we should have some form of human sympathy. If you don't want to be friends with a person, cut off. Get rid of the person, move on. But taking what used to be theirs, and again, I feel like everybody's even blaming this girl that snatched the boyfriend. But how about the boyfriend? He's a cheap person. For him to be snatched that easily, I mean, he's not even a commodity that you're supposed to be fighting over or snatching or grabbing. This nigga knows what he was doing. He knows exactly what he was doing. I mean, I introduced you to her as my friend and you as my boyfriend, and then you leave me and you go and you meet her after I am pregnant. And the funny part is there's actually a picture of him celebrating the baby shower. So this whole thing happened either towards the period when she gave birth, when she was going to give birth, or after she had given birth. That simply means they were dating all through her pregnancy, and the friend came for the baby shower. I'm going to be putting pictures on the screen. This so-called friend was present at the baby shower. You know this girl is pregnant, and then you went to follow her man, because this is clearly boyfriend snatching. There's a picture of you hanging out with her boyfriend and her. There's a picture of you at the baby shower. There's probably they were doing something all through the period this girl was pregnant. They were just hooking up, and probably they just, oh, this story is bad. It pisses me off. They probably felt like it was time to come out. That's why she has a baby now, she has given birth, so let us come out and do our thing, and let's not care about her. But that's heartless from both the boyfriend snatchers end and the boyfriend that was snatched. He's also a cheap commodity. It's quite unfortunate. Well, after everything, Nigerians, trust my country people, they went to her Instagram. And the funny part was, after like the whole dragging, the Munira lady dragged her on Instagram, this girl had the nerves to post a video of her and this man. I'm going to play the video directly. I'm going to put a picture on the screen with somebody's boyfriend. The way people used to have mind in this generation, your gods used to baffle me. It blows my mind. You snap somebody's boyfriend, this person, and to think that this child is going to grow up one day and come across this story, it's pretty bad. I don't know how people walk around knowing fully well that other people are hurting because of them. Oh, that's bad. Well, at the end of the day, one thing we all learn in this whole story, one thing we should all learn is the fact that we should select our friends. Not everybody that smiles with you are actually your friend, or is actually your friend. Not everybody that comes to hang around you, some people are coming to get something from you, and once they get it, they are off. They are completely gone and they are off. Some people just want, they don't like seeing you happy. They don't want to come and snatch your joy and go. And second thing that I think I've learned in this story is, be careful who you call your boyfriend. You know, some of us, we get too carried away with emotions and all, and then after I love you, you dive into the love with your whole head. My sisters, use your head, use your brain. If your heart wants to fall in love, tell it no. Calm down, my heart. Let's go on and use our head and use our brain. Because the dating street is wild. Some of these guys are too cheap and can easily be snatched. Well, guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you love this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Tell me the kind of content you would like to see. And I'll see you guys in my other videos. I love you and thank you for always sticking around. Bye.